Hey, I'm live. I hope. If anybody's watching this, I hope you can hear me okay. I got it all set up beforehand. But my car's about to hit 100,000 miles. Pretty excited about this. I've had this car for almost the entire time. I bought it with 2,800 miles on it. In February 2008, I was driving about 30 miles a day to work, and my 4Runner wasn't cutting it, 16 miles a gallon. So I needed an economical car. I hate to say it, but I was going to go for a Prius just based on gas mileage alone. But they were 36,000 miles or dollars, and I bought a Camry for that much. So the salesman got me looking at the Scion XBs, and I immediately said no. I didn't like them. They're boxy. They're ugly. Then they had me look at the then new ones, which was this. This is a second 2000 Scion XB, and I wasn't sold on the exterior, but the car was nice. It's nice and roomy. I have a family, so I figured, yeah, it'll work. Good gas mileage. Average right now is about 22 to 26 miles a gallon. When it was newer, I was getting upwards of 32. So it's reduced a little bit, but it's served me well. I mean, we take it on camping trips, family outings, travel all over the place here in Oregon. Been to Reno a couple times in it, down to San Francisco, even Vegas once. But I've always liked cars, and usually the classics. But then I got into this car, and the imports started to, interest me a little bit. And I got into the car scene, joined a car club. In fact, interesting story with that is my YouTube name, my gamer name, Psychotic Butcher. The word psychotic and the way it's spelled is actually from the car club. It's Psychotics. It was or still is a national Scion car club. And I am a meat cutter by trade, so I needed a name for their website, and I came up with Psychotic Butcher. And kind of carried over into the gaming world. So that was kind of nice. It just fit and sounded cool, and it stuck. So that's where my name came from. And my connection's kind of crappy. That sucks. In and out. I'm on cell service, so we'll see how this goes. So we have a little bit of time. Not much. About to hit the freeway here in a few minutes, so it should go by even faster. Yeah, I got 2 people watching. Right on. I can see the chat, so if you guys have any questions for me, please feel free to ask. I can glance down every once in a while. I don't really want to take my eye off the road too much because I don't want to get in a wreck. And speaking of wrecks, right before I pulled out of work, I was setting up the camera, and I heard this loud crash, and I really thought it was over at the gas station, some plates or something, or them dropping something, because they were refueling at the time. What it was, I go over there to get gas, and it was an accident. A car ended up T-boning another car and hitting another truck. I had talked to the gas station attendant about it, and the 2 guys that got out of the car that got hit, who were not at fault, split, one each way. Cops came and actually found them, and it turns out, I think they were the owners of the car. I never heard, but they had some not so nice stuff in the car. And when I was getting gas, I saw them in the back of the cop car. So that was a little excitement. It was a pretty bad wreck too. From where the cars were, I should have taken a picture, but I didn't. But where the cars were, I thought they had moved them. But the guy said, no, that's where they landed. They were very far apart. It was a pretty nasty wreck. I'm surprised if somebody didn't go to the hospital. So I'm going to check out tonight online and on the news to see if I can see anything about it. But that's one of the reasons why I don't like being on my phone while driving, because it's not safe. Anyway, so back to this car. So when I bought it, like I said, it's just for economical transport to and from work. Then I got in the car club scene and started doing some modifications to it. Just started going wild with it. I put air suspension on it, so airbags, so I can raise and lower at will. So when I park, I can just let it air out and it'll drop all the way to the ground. Put two-tone paint on it. Just multiple modifications. And entered it in a bunch of car shows over the years. Haven't done so much in the past 2 or 3 years because work has changed and been a little bit more demanding. Haven't had time. So, but during the car show scene, man, that was a lot of fun. Met a lot of interesting people, a lot of tips, lot of tricks. It was a nice 5-6 years doing that. I won a couple first place for my class. Multiple times did not. That was kind of heartbreaking. You know, you pour your heart and soul into a car to get all nice and cleaned up and show worthy, and you know, lots of people appreciate it. It's nice to get that trophy, that recognition, but at the end of the day, it's, did you have fun or did you not? And I always had fun. So it was a little disappointing, but yeah, I got over it pretty quickly. But this car has been very good to me. I have been in 2 accidents with it though. One was not, actually 3. 2 of them were not my fault. The third one, kind of, sort of, I hit a deer. It was raining. It was right before Thanksgiving a few years ago, and the deer jumped out in front of us, hit it doing about 30 miles an hour. So I kind of sucked. The other 2 people rear-ended me at a stop signs. One was kind of messed up my back, but not too bad. I deal with a little bit of pain, but car's fine. It served its purpose. It kept me alive, and that's what it's about. You know, you've got to have a car with a good safety rating, and this one does. I opted for the 5-speed, the manual transmission, because I like the feeling of shifting gears. Unfortunately, my wife wants to drive it, but I won't let her. Sorry, honey. Getting ready to get on the freeway here, just going over the overpass. And then, so I got to concentrate here just for a minute so I can merge. But it's done me well. Hang on. Got my signal on. Here we go. And the freeway where I'm at's not bad. I mean, it's not bad at all. I mean, I was down in Southern California last weekend, a weekend ago, visiting a friend. And man, that was an amazing trip, but I do not like the traffic down there. 4 or 5 lane freeways, and I get a little antsy for, you know, if I was driving. Being a passenger didn't bug me one bit, but get that many cars going 70, 75 miles an hour kind of freaks me out if I'm driving. Yeah, that trip was a lot of fun. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. So, yeah, we had a lot of fun. We down there. He took me around to his hometown and went down to the beach and checked out LA and Hollywood and where else did we go? Oh, Beverly Hills. It was great. Nice sightseeing trip and nice relaxing. We had a good time. I'd love to do it again sometime, or have him come up here. That'd be really nice. Where I live, it's a rural area. It's not a big city. I mean, they're towns, but the area, it's mostly outdoors. So if you like the outdoors, Oregon's the place for you. There's a lot to do here: rafting, hiking, any of that stuff. So let's see here. I don't know. Do you have anybody questions for me? Scoozy, I see you on there. It's amazing. Nice, thanks, buddy. Can't wait to get home and play some Prime Fools tonight. Got everything going on that. Getting back up to where I was, sort of. That server reset kind of hurt. But I'm having a lot of fun playing that mod pack. Oh, Chai Fox, I am recording my car hitting 100,000 miles, and I don't want to miss it. I know it's a little ways off. We got 12, 13 miles to go, but I will hit that before I get home. Sorry about the light. I don't really want to move my phone too much. Sun should be going behind some clouds here. So I really want this recorded because 100,000 miles is a huge milestone for me. Anybody that's a car guy, you've had a car this long, 100,000 miles is a huge milestone. 2,800 miles, or 100,000, 128, whatever. A little over 100,000 miles, I will have put 100,000 miles on this car. Can't do math right now. I'm concentrating driving and talking to everybody. Oh, it's been 10 minutes. Shouldn't be much longer, especially doing freeway speeds. So from work, I have to drive 30 or 32 miles, right around there, right around 30 miles each way to work every day. And it kind of sucks. It gives me a lot of time to think, listen to music. Usually I rock out and sing along since nobody can hear me sing and critique my horrible voice. Yeah, it gives me a lot of time to think, and I spend a lot of time thinking about family and friends, and what I want to do on YouTube, what kind of videos you guys want to see, and what games to play, and how to go about it. If you have any suggestions on games I should play, if I have them, I'll definitely maybe upload some content on it. Or I really like Minecraft. I've been playing that for a long time. Yeah, I'm talking to myself. Thanks. I'm talking to you. Do your homework. And if anybody's wondering that, Chai Fox is my oldest daughter. Get to work. Do your homework. Stay in school. Yeah, Minecraft though, I've loved that game for a long time. I had it since I think 1.2. I paid like $10 for it. Now it's $30. I played it for a long time, but then I kind of got bored of it, and then my kids started playing it, and they got me playing it again. And I haven't looked back. It's a lot of fun. You can do almost anything in that game, and that's why I like it. Play a dialogue game. No. There's my other kid. Turtles. I don't know what is with that girl and turtles. It's always, I like turtles. I am a turtle. You're not turtle enough for the Turtle Club. Yeah, I've gotten into Battlefield. I really like Battlefield a lot. Been playing it since 03. Got in with a great group of people. It's a lot of fun. I really like those first-person shooter games. I was into Call of Duty for a long time until about Modern Warfare 2 and 3, and just totally lost interest in that game. Battlefield just by far surpasses it for me. The maps on Call of Duty are just way too small. I just get bored of it real quick and frustrated with, I don't know. It's just run and gun is not my style. So that was a draw for Battlefield. Plus also the vehicles. And I might be playing some more Battlefield 4. I love the helicopters. My good buddy Bad Shots and we play that a lot. We're a pretty formidable force when it comes to those choppers. Probably a little rusty right now, but probably get him to get on there and we'll play some a little bit maybe. I miss flying those things. Play Astroneer. I have that. I like Astroneer. In fact, I'm the one that got it for you guys. Battle Royale, not so much. Maybe. The Fortnite Battle Royale, that's all right. I like PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, especially if you got a group of 2 or 3 people. The single player, I was raging way too much and feel my blood pressure rising, and I just quickly figured out single player on that game is not for me. But multiplayer, I've done that a few times. That's a lot of fun, especially if you could work together as a team. The Astroneer, that was a fun game. The early access beta version of it is when I got it, and there wasn't too much that you could do with it. I lost interest in that pretty quickly, but I could probably give that a shot. I think I have. Oh no, I have Creativerse. It was one of my first videos that I put up for gaming. That was kind of a fun game, and I've been following them on Twitter, and they actually have a lot of updates lately, and I'll probably be lost in it, but it's a lot like Minecraft. I kind of like to keep those sandbox games, those building games. Whoa, that sun glare, wow. Dang. Come on, go behind those clouds. You can barely see it. Kind of want to keep the building games separate, you know, so just Minecraft for that. Ark Survival Evolved, I have that. I played that for quite some time, and I played single player, but I got quite a ways, and I was out of ways from my base, and I died, and I could not get back, and I rage quit, and haven't played it since. There was a lot of grinding to get there. Oh, updates for Astroneer. I might have to look into that again then. I'll have to update my Steam client and play that. I know my girls have it on Xbox, and they play it from time to time. I haven't checked to see if it's a 2-player yet or not. Last time I looked, it was only 1. Can I zoom? I have never done a live. No, that's not it. I've never done a live stream, especially from my phone. But there's no way to zoom, so. Video is what it is. I'm not going to move it closer because I don't want to pay attention to that while I'm driving. But I hope to have this car for a lot longer. Teach my kids how to drive in it. Be good for them to learn how to drive a 5-speed, not just automatics. That's a couple years off the road. I know my oldest daughter, I can hear her right now. She's getting really excited, teaching her how to drive. Talk about a nightmare. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, when I get home tonight, I'm gonna edit a video that some video clips that I took from my trip down to Southern California, and a bunch of pictures. I'm gonna put that together in a montage and little quick clips. I don't know when that's gonna be up. That's gonna take a little bit of editing. When I looked, I had over 80. I want to say maybe 120 pictures and video. And then tonight when I get home, I'll do that, and I'll play a little bit of Foolcraft. I got to get a new episode of that. It's been over a week. I kind of feel bad for that, but we had some server issues, a bunch of lag. But that's all resolved now, hopefully. We're coming up. We got 3 more miles. I have about, I want to say, 10 more miles till home. So I knew it would be up there. Yeah, freeways up here, it's only a 2-lane. Traffic moves pretty nice, so I'm lucky I can do the speeds I do, but I shouldn't be. In fact, here, let me see if I can. There's traffic. Nothing too bad. I just slowed down. We just slowed down because now we're passing a semi. As I said, I slowed down to 60 miles an hour. All right, 2 more miles. Man, I'm anxious. Come on, come on. I want to watch this roll over. I know a lot of people are like, 100,000 miles, big deal. Man, I tell you what, though, this is a huge deal for me. I've never had a car roll over to 100,000 before. I've had one roll over to 200,000. That was my Toyota 4Runner before this. And that was pretty nice, but I had it when it was 180,000 miles on it, so it wasn't that much. Oh, no. Oh, no. Go away, son. Don't ruin this for me. Here we go. Last mile. Oh, boy. Sucks I have to do 60, though. The anticipation is killing me. Oh. I see why. A state police pulled over a semi-truck. Another reason why you don't drive while on your phones. Here we go. Almost there. Almost there. Please go away, son. Don't ruin this. Don't ruin this for me. at those 9s. Come on. Come on. I want to see a 1 up. There it is. 100,000 miles. Woo. I did it. Yay. Yeah. The anticipation was better than it actually happening. But there it is. 100,000 miles. I'm really excited about that. All those zeros. Look at that. Oh, I'm so excited. It's a wonderful feeling. And if you're not a car person, you might not get it. But for all those who are car enthusiasts, you'll understand why I'm excited over that. One thing I want to point out is my dash cluster is one of the reasons why I chose this setup here. Those aren't the actual the gauge faces. I had those custom made for my car. I also painted the bezel around them to match the color of my car. I really like those. At night, the white faces glow a little orange. Eventually, I've been saying it for years, but eventually I'll change those to red LEDs to darken it up a little bit. But it looks really cool at night. They glow. Before it was a black face with all the numbers. Yeah, it looked ugly. Yeah. Anyway, there's my air ride gauges. So that's all. I'm going to sign out because I'm going to go home, eat some dinner, and play some games. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.